What's going on, YouTubers? Goodang775. I'm back with another video. Today I'm gonna go ahead. Actually, this past week I've been running benchmarks on my Eluktronics P650RE laptop that I got a few months ago, and because people asked me, and I was curious myself. You know, I never really did benchmarks before, and this is just basic, easy benchmarking stuff. All free apps. So first off, I just went ahead and tested out the battery, and that was old school way because it would give me a time of say 4 hours or something, but I wanted to see if I can push it past 4 hours when I looked at my battery, and I did. Basically just straight Chrome browsing at about 40-50% brightness. I got about an average about close to 5 hours, or sometimes even over 5 hours of screen on time for the battery life from this laptop, which is impressive. Yeah, I stretched the battery out that much. But when it came to 4K rendering, I pretty much killed the battery within an hour and a half. Sometimes a little bit less, sometimes a little bit more. But that's the battery life. I also ran a core temp. I used core temp to check the thermals. And at idle, I got about 40 degrees Celsius, as you can see in the background. And at load, and I don't really do much with this laptop except this is my main productivity laptop, and I got about 80% load, and it's probably, it got me about stable 69 degrees Celsius, which is really good. I mean, this laptop stays cool for the most part. Okay, the fan is a little loud, but it's a laptop, so what else are you gonna expect? But now check the background. That's the Nova Bench score. Okay, and it's 1223, and this my laptop has a GTX 970M, i6-7700HQ, and 16 gigabytes of RAM. To reference this, to compare it to something like a desktop, my desktop Asus G11CD, which is an i6-7700, and the GTX 970 graphics card, that pulled in a score of 1900, over 1900. So, as expected, the desktop is quite a bit quicker, even though they feel almost the same when I'm doing 4K rendering, which is strange. But now on to the GPU benchmark, and I ran it through Valley, and this is just normal 1920 by 1080p at high settings, and I got a pretty much average 68 frames per second, which is really good. Okay, no anti-aliasing whatsoever, just high settings, 1080p. Now, for shits and giggles, I went ahead and ran it on Extreme HD at ultra settings and 8 times anti-aliasing to see what the heck kind of score I would get, and I got 35 frames per second. Now, 35 frames per second is still good for us console guys. We can still play with that. I mean, we make do with sub 30 frame per second games all the time. But the PC Master Race people, they're gonna say, "Oh, my eyes are bleeding, get that crap off," you know. But yeah, that was for shits and giggles. 1920 by 1080p ultra settings at 8 times anti-aliasing. So yeah, it was really stretched out. But for the most part, I am impressed with this laptop, and I wouldn't hesitate to buy it again. I wouldn't, because this is my main productivity laptop. I use it to do almost everything, and I've been doing a lot on my 4K rendering from this laptop. And I love it. I love this laptop. I mean, I can work in my room and just play with it a little bit, or I can work on my little desk out there in my living room. So it's awesome, and I can take it with me to hotels and stuff and use it there. So it's awesome. I love it. Now, I want to move on to some some Nintendo news. This news is coming in from channel Super Meta Dave. He's a Nintendo channel, and he went ahead and dropped the bomb today saying that Nintendo NX is going to be announced either tomorrow or the next day, the day after that. So that's some pretty big news right there, and I'm really excited about the Nintendo NX. It's going to make me, once I hear about this Nintendo NX, it's going to make me want to either save my money for Scorpio, buy the Nintendo NX, or spend my, if the Nintendo NX isn't anything special, I'll probably use that money and get a PS4 Pro, even though I said I wasn't gonna get one. I don't know, I just want to get the newest and latest tech. So I want to thank you guys and gals for watching my video. If you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel for more videos every few days. Didn't like this video, hit that dislike button, let me know in the comments down below. I do appreciate the criticism. This is Goodang775, thanks for watching. Peace out.